last time on Sword Coast Adventures, the party researched dragons at the House of Knowledge and then went to a meeting with Blizzard at Neverember Villa, and Lord Neverember was there in person. You guys discussed things that you could do with ATC and came to the conclusion that although you had evidence which made you feel morally justified to take them down, that you wouldn't be able to use it to really do anything diplomatically, and that you guys would have to stage a coup of the ATC in a way. Um, Lord Neverember told you guys about an auction and scraped together 4,100 gold pieces in rewards for your work up to that point and to help fund you going forward. Just quite a lot of money. The session ended. You went and checked with Seraphim, talked to him about what he would want to do. He basically said he doesn't want to do any sneaking around or pretending to be friends with the ATC. He just wants to fight them when the time is right, and he thought he should kind of stay out of the big cities and keep moving and try to avoid contact with the ATC. That's where he stopped. So you guys are outside the Neverwinter city, and Seraphim's with you.
Didn't 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 you say, Zarafin, that you were interested in a dragon hunt?
Yes. So Seraphim had said that he wouldn't mind sharpening up his monsters fighting skills.
And speaking of fighting skills, how about us training? Can we do that?
Yeah, I think that would be worthwhile. He says.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a thing or two I could teach you guys.
You think you could take on all three of us?
Well, we could try it out.
This would be wrestling, I assume.
No.
You,
So
And we're
basically,
not doing it naked.
so game mechanics wise, when you do training battles or something, you can just say you're doing non-lethal damage. Keep in mind, in this fantasy world, you're able to just go to sleep for 8 hours and all your wounds close up somehow. So uh, it's not something we need to worry too much about the damage that you take. So yeah, you can do your full on battle as long as you guys aren't going for the lethal strikes.
Okay.
We can say that the hit points reducing
Okay.
are just a representative of your moves in this mock battle. Doesn't mean you're
Okay.
actually killing each other.
Okay.
And when you get to 0 hit points, you just take a knee and feel really tired, so you don't want to stand up.
Okay. And then we can cast spells and stuff like that too.
Right, you'd be able to cast spells and stuff, unless you wanted to specifically do a certain, if you wanted to ask to do no spells or something like that, you could do that.
Right. Well, for combat, if we're trying to get our combat proficiency up, okay, will that affect spells, or should it just be weapons and that sort of stuff?
It's kind of up to you guys for how you want to do it, but yeah, the reward of finishing a mock battle with Seraphim would be I think we could have it be a level up. Because I had held you back on leveling up for a long time. But is that something you wanted to do right away?
you guys want to
Could we
battle
do
it?
it before? Wait, when's the auction? If we battle, can we get our proficiency before the auction starts?
I
I
think
don't want to
if
miss
you're
the
gonna go
auction.
to the auction, you probably don't want to do the battle right now.
Yeah, so we can do the battle after the auction.
Yeah, you could do it, and we could also have you do it if you guys leave the city to travel somewhere. You can do it on the road, like
Okay.
yeah. as you're traveling.
Okay. Oh, I'd
that
say
wouldn't make
let's.
us that wouldn't make us vulnerable on our trip.
I would say, because you're not going for um you're not actually like trying to kill each other. That the hit points would just be a representative during the battle. We wouldn't hold them over afterwards.
Okay.
I might say, if you guys all, the losing side would take a point of exhaustion, maybe. I think that sounds reasonable. So you would be slightly vulnerable, but I think if you're, as long as you're somewhat near to Neverwinter, you'd be okay.
Okay.
Well, if we can do that and safely travel, why can't we do that and go to the auction?
Um, I'm thinking more about like time. Like you're gonna be all like bruised up and scraped up and looking. Uh, you'd have to go take a bath and stuff. Before
Yeah,
you.
well, I've got a bunch of stuff I want to do before the auction anyway, so
Okay. I just
we
asked.
want to be haggling over some of that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Um,
So, do you guys want to go to the auction next?
Oh,
when also ask Seraphim if there's anything we can bring him that he would like, any reading material, any study stuff, or anything in particular he'd like that we could bring back. Anything to make him comfortable or amused.
well, he likes the. Why not? He doesn't want to come into the. What is it? The resort place.
No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want people to see him, really. He's
Okay,
gonna stay
he doesn't want to
outside.
be.
He's fine
Okay,
for now. He doesn't have anything.
Okay.
Um, I guess if you can just bring some extra food, he'd probably appreciate it.
Okay, I'll bring something nice.
Yeah, he just has some boring rations he's eating. Okay,
Okay.
cool. So I'm just trying to check on the date. You guys arrived back on spring 19. Then we had spent the. I think we're still on day 20, right? And the auction will be on the next day, 21, actually. Yeah, auction
okay,
day 21.
okay. And then I still have time. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do. I need to go to the glowing anvil and the alchemist shop and stuff like that.
Yeah, you want to do that on today or the next day?
Yes. I want to do it unless I can get it all done before the auction. Is the auction in the evening or in the morning?
Uh, I would say it's in the afternoon.
Okay, yeah, I can get up. If I can get up early in the morning, then I can do it either today or tomorrow morning, as long as I can do it before the auction.
Okay. So I think if part of it is you talking about selling everything, because of the number of different things you wanted to sell with that giant mass of loot, you'd probably want to start on it today.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it that way, if you don't mind. So ahead of the session, we made a total of all your loot that you wanted to sell without haggling, which came to
I
999 gold pieces. Just for the listeners, that was like some gemstones, some platinum rings, uh, a black
of ivory,
pearl, 4 strips of ivory, and
2 cigars, 3 bottles of perfume, and 2 bottles of wine.
okay, great. So you guys went around town to all kinds of different shops, a lot of stuff that's not actually listed on the map, to find buyers, and you were able to scrape together almost 1,000 gold.
And we also have 3 other items we're wanting to sell.
That's right. So there was a signet ring that you got from Tressendar Manor, which was made of platinum, and you had two
Two
silver
candles.
candlesticks from Xenophia's place,
And the reagents.
Yeah, alchemical reagent from the wizard's laboratory under Tresendar Manor. Long, long ago in the Phandelver adventure.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to do that part now?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Cool.
And
So, you
then,
guys make your way over to Clear Sky Jewelers, where you have been before. And he said he's interested in looking at the ring. And he suggests a place nearby that you could sell the candlesticks.
okay.
So he's offering you 50 gold pieces for this. He says it's old and tarnished.
It's made of platinum, so tarnishing takes about 3 seconds to buff up again. That's real easy. It's one of the reasons that platinum is so expensive.
Okay.
So
And because it
Now
has historical significance, we think it's worth more than even an
Yes.
ordinary platinum ring.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is and it's a lord's ring originally, so that gives us historical value as well.
And so he asks you, from what lord was this acquired?
It was the human that was in charge of Phandelver, I think it is.
Yeah, it was
Fedora.
And then
Aldith
and I'm sure that the dwarf lord that is now part of Phandelver would be interested in the signet ring of the person that he's taking over from. It would be something he would really like, I think.
And it's beautifully engraved with a black eagle.
So he
Can
the jeweler
can I
goes
roll
and
persuasion?
yeah, you can do that. But before that, he goes and gets out some books, and it seems like it's a book of coats of arms, and he goes through and he's actually able to find the Tresendar coat of arms, and he compares it with the ring, and says, it does seem to be genuine. Um, he says, I'll give you 80 gold for this.
About
We're
100
thinking
gold.
100.
firm.
Not sure if I
100.
Not sure if I can find a buyer, but 85.
It's a rare piece. You'll probably be able to sell it for double that.
How about 90?
90. Okay, so we'll roll your persuasion between 85 or 90. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your persuasion.
8 plus 6, 14.
All right, I rolled an 18. So he says, "No, I don't. I think 85 is plenty."
Okay, so we add 85 to our loot. Okay,
Cool.
and then where did he want us to go with the candlesticks?
So he shows you a store down the road, which specializes in silverware and stuff. So he says, "I think that they would be interested. Thank you for your
Okay.
business. You can tell them that I've recommended you." Or I should say, I recommended them.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, so yeah, you go down the road and into the shop, and there's an old man there, old human male. He says, "How may I help you?" You show him the silver candlesticks. He says, they're nice, but nothing too special. I'll give you 10 gold for the both of them.
We just got this out of Xanathia's mansion. I can't believe that she would have just everyday silver candlesticks. That makes no sense to me at all. I think these are worth like 10 times the amount that you're talking about.
Okay, just to be clear, are you telling him that you took these from Xanathia's mansion?
Yes. That we know that she only keeps the very best of materials.
Are you
So
saying
you're giving
this was a gift?
No, I'm just saying it's where they came from.
I'm sorry, I don't deal in stolen property. I can't believe a
Okay,
paladin would. I'll have to report this to the Church of Tyr. Please be on your way, sir.
Okay, wait, no.
Do I need to?
Okay, I totally understand where you're saying from. I will summon one of the guards to sit there and say that he's he knows that I have been talking about Lord Never Ever's, right for him.
All right, so he
Never
goes.
something.
You guys go out in
And
the. You guys go out in the street and find a passing guard here in the Lake District, which is
right.
very well guarded because of all the nobility living around here, and he recognizes you as having dealings with Neverwinter, but he says, "I'm sorry, my lord, but it seems quite irregular that you would be selling something that you had admittedly stolen."
I have not admittedly said it. I did not say I admittedly stole it.
And then the old man says, "You said you took it from someone's house and it wasn't a gift. So I don't know what that is but stealing." And the guard is
That
looking at
is
you with a quizzical expression.
okay. Um, that is war reparations.
The guard says, "As far as I know, we are not at war with the ATC or Xanathia."
There was unscrupulous things going on in the house. And we
The
found
guard
these
says,
and we brought them back with us and the house was destroyed.
The guard says, "With all due respect, my lord, I can't ask that you would that this shopkeeper would purchase such a thing. I think you might need to talk with my Lord Neverember, possibly."
Okay,
Okay.
we'll do that.
And the guy goes back in his shop.
Okay, before we go talk to Lord Neverember, let's go to the Alchemist Cauldron.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I would like Icy to turn me invisible and throw some flour on me.
In the street.
I think we'll do that back at the clubhouse.
Yeah, we can do that. Go take the carriage to the clubhouse.
We're
All
going to the
right. So
alchemist
where are
shop
you going?
first?
You mentioned two places now.
Okay, we're gonna go to the clubhouse first then, because we got it.
All right. So you go down to the former Demetrius residence, the Blizzard headquarters, and you see the maid Patty there, who welcomes you in. And so you guys could do it maybe in the basement or in the backyard of the house, which is kind of not out in the open.
I think we'll do it in the backyard so we don't mess up the house for Patty.
Sounds good to me.
Head to the backyard. This way, Rokus.
All right.
Go to the backyard and try it.
Okay. All right. So turn me invisible and throw some flour on me. See what happens.
Okay, I gotta cast my spell.
All right.
I gotta mark it down as being used.
So you turn invisible, and you guys throw some flour from the pantry on to the invisible Harbeck, and you see the the flecks of flour. They're floating through the air and landing on Harbeck, but sort of like melting snow. Pretty much as soon as they land, they start turning invisible as they are becoming on his person. Um, so you can actually see an outline of him very like temporarily, but as soon as the flower actually touches him, it also turns invisible.
Okay.
So
Harbeck,
you find that
Harbeck,
it does outline him momentarily.
Harbeck, do you want me to try Farrier Fire and see if that works better?
I what?
Farrier Fire.
Yeah, fairy fire
Fairy
is
Fire.
your other spell. I don't know if you can do them at the same time though. Let me check.
Fairy fire is going to make them
Yeah,
visible anyway.
you can't do you can't do you
Okay.
can't do invisibility and fairy fire at the same time because they're both concentration.
Okay.
Won't fairy fire make them visible?
Yeah, it'll outline them.
Yeah, she just wanted to test it out, but yeah, I see you would know how it works. You wouldn't really have to test it out. You know
Okay.
that you can outline them in a color. Um,
Okay. So Harbeck will reappear. Harbeck, I threw the flower on you, and it outlined you for a little bit, but it also became invisible after a while.
yeah,
Okay, so
it's pretty
if
much
It's just
instant. It's pretty
momentary.
much yeah, momentary. Like if you did this in combat, it would just be like you could confirm that someone was there, but you wouldn't. As soon as it was their turn and they moved, you wouldn't know where they went.
okay,
It's possible they could.
but if,
There might be some flour on the ground that you'd see some tracks in or something also, but it wouldn't be an effective way to like keep following them.
okay, if it was my turn and Rokus was either next turn after me or had readied himself for an action,
Yeah,
and I
you
did
could do
that.
something where you readied an action to hit someone, but as soon as it's that whoever's invisible's turn, they're gonna be able to get away.
Right. If Rokus is either his turn's before the guy that
Yeah,
moves,
yeah,
or if he has readied himself,
yep,
he'd be able to see where to hit.
yep. I did say yes to that.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
you
with
find it's
that,
marginally effective.
okay. So with that, then I'd like to go to the alchemist children,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to ask them. Okay. Uh, First of all, how much would they be willing to give me for the reagents?
Okay, hold on. All right, so you go in and you meet with the alchemist Makaria, the female tiefling you have met before. And she says, "Oh, welcome back." So you show her the reagent bottles, and she says, yeah, these could be useful. I'll give you 25 gold for the lot of it."
Okay. How much does smoke powder cost?
Okay, so we had smoke powder, grenades for damage, and flashbangs. Both cost 250 gold to produce one.
Now, would it be possible for you to have one of those flashbang grenades to scale down the amount of flash powder, so that if I threw the bag up in the air, that it would explode, but then the flour would float down.
Okay, she says, yeah, I could probably use the flashbang design as a base and make a kind of powder grenade.
Okay. Now, if we did that, it's going to take the flour a long time to settle down. So anything running around within, let's say, 20 feet of where the thing went off, it's going to be moving through the falling flour. We should still be able to track it, shouldn't we?
I guess results might vary. We'd have to experiment with it. But I could try to make something like that for you, and then I can let you know what it's capable of doing.
Okay. How long do you think that'll take?
Since it's pretty similar to the flashbang, I guess I could probably get it done by tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'll need the payment up front.
And what's the payment for it?
I'll just charge $250, just like the other two. It's gonna use about the same amount of the actual smoke powder.
Could you do it for us for 200?
I mean, I'd
Plus
be
the
doing
reagents.
it at a loss at that point.
25, was that the total for the reagent?
That's what he wants to give us for the reagents. So it'd be 225 plus the reagents is what he wants to do.
It's a
What about
she, by the way.
200 plus? About 200 plus the reagents.
No, sorry. 250 is as low as I can go. It's a specialty item.
So do you want to buy this grenade or not, Harbeck?
Okay, I want to buy the grenade, but we're getting 25 for the reagent. So it'd be 225, not 250.
Basically.
Okay, it's the same thing. I added it and then subtracted.
All right, so
Okay.
you have ordered a powder grenade.
Yeah.
Okay.
A powder grenade that will explode high enough that the flour is going to float down. So we'll get a little bit more time. We'll be able to see what's running around within that whatever that radius is.
Okay, she will work on that, and so she's gonna try to develop a thing like what you described.
Right.
It is still day 20. It's getting towards evening now at this point. So anything else you'd like to do?
Hey, Rokas doesn't have to sleep, right?
He does his trancing.
4 hours.
4 hours. Okay. Why don't you take the candlesticks, and I think they're worth way more than 10 gold. They came from Zarathena's ring. So why don't you find your scumbag friends and see if you can get something better for the candlesticks.
And also, I'd like to do a little bit of foraging, see if I can if I can hunt something nice for something nice to take to Zeraphim.
All right. Cool. So All right, let's go to Rokus then. So you have two things there that you could do. So what do you want to do first?
I'll go hunting.
All right, you head off outside using your X beak. You're able to get up to a small wooded area where you think you might be able to find a, you know, a small woodland creature to hunt.
Something yummy.
Let's have you do a survival check. And you can
Okay.
have advantage on it because you're in the forest.
Yep. 21 total.
All right. You're able to find. You're actually able to find a deer, but if you're able to find some other smaller creatures too, like rabbits and birds. Not sure which one you would prefer to go after.
He's gonna have what what's gonna be more of a delicacy than just calories.
Um. Okay, I'll say that you're able to find a game bird like a pheasant or something that you think would probably taste pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, and you're able to catch it with that 21 survival check.
Okay. Now I head to the Scar and to the pawn shop.
All right, did you want to give like you're kind of in near to Zeraphim's area when you're hunting, so did you want to take it to him?
Yeah, I'll swing by and give it to him.
All right, cool. So he thanks you, and he set up a campfire to cook it. So he starts plucking the feathers.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you go down to the Scar next. And where'd you want to go in the Scar?
Go to the pawn shop.
So you go to the Freeland district, and the pawn shop is a little bit out of the Scar actually. But yeah, you're able to go there and you find Ricky, known as Slick Rick.
Look, Rick.
Hey,
Look what I've got.
whoa! I'll
Aren't
give
these
you
awesome?
I'll give you 5 copper.
Look, I'm here because somebody offered me 10 gold for them, and I didn't think that was enough.
10 gold?
Yeah.
Why didn't you take it?
Well, I wasn't actually the one trying to fence these.
Oh, I see. They're stolen, huh? I mean,
Well,
he's looking around
what?
to there's no other customers, so he's anyway, it's fine. Come here. Don't talk too loud.
Yeah, in thieves' can't. I'll say someone else was had acquired them.
Okay, he seems to recognize that you're using Thieves' Cant, but he
He
doesn't
doesn't
know
know
it.
it.
Yeah. He
Okay,
says
I just give it a little try and it doesn't work, so I can revert back to.
he kind of winks at you like he gets that he's like, "Okay, I know. I realize now that you're a professional."
Yeah.
He says, "All right. Well, listen. I'm running a pawn shop here. We don't have a, I'm not gonna be giving you some kind of highfalutin prices. But you said 10 gold for that?
That's what the offer had been before.
The thing is, I don't know. I don't think I can resell them. I can't really give you that much.
Eh, where would you get rid of them?
Eh. Well, sometimes the rich folks from the Lake District come through the Scar, so I might take them over. They don't actually want to come to the pawn shop, so I might actually put up, if I have some better items, I'll take them over to the Scar and set up a little table. Try
Uh-huh.
try to get some of those lordly noble types to come by and pick something up.
Yeah, is there anybody in the Scar that you could recommend for that sort of work?
Um, no, I mean, I guess I can give you 10 gold for them. I could try doing that. I just don't do it that often.
Okay,
But I could definitely can't go any higher than that.
that's fine. I'll take the 10.
Who was it that said they're worth 10?
Um, the jewelry guys in the Lake District.
Yeah. They know what they're talking about. That must be worth about 10 then.
That's what I figure.
Yeah. They don't look too special.
They're pretty nice, but they are just silver.
Yeah. Just so you guys remember, these were found in a storage closet, like, not being used. So, they're just regular old candlesticks. So, you are able to sell them for 10 gold.
And I'll tell Harbeck I got 5 for him.
You're gonna keep 5 extra?
No,
Secretly?
I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were joking or not.
Uh,
Yeah. As you walk, let's see. Let me see how the map looks here.
I want to look around for any markings from the Rat Pack.
Sure. You do see some around. But I don't think there's anything that's gonna be out of the ordinary.
I'll probably also want to stop by Droop and Coop while I'm there.
Okay, you can head into the Scar, look for
Yeah.
them. So yeah, you go over to the Scar. It's getting into the evening, but everyone's still got their shops open and they're got lanterns and candles and things lighting the place up. This As you approach, it looks kind of a pretty scene with all these like dots of light, kind of like the stars up in the sky. And yeah, you're able to walk up and down and eventually find Coop and Droop.
Droop, how you doing?
Rokus, it's you.
I
I've
give
been
him a
telling
hug.
everybody about your adventures.
Awesome.
You know, they said that dragon is around.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's the word on the
And
street.
oh, how good to hear. Good to hear.
I don't know if the name Venom Fang was known before or if it's from me and the bards, but that's what they're calling it.
Venom Fang. That could be the green dragon that we chased out of Thunder Tree.
Right, that's what you said. You had told me the druid there was calling it Venom Fang.
Awesome.
That's what people are calling this one.
Do you know where it was that they saw him?
It was out east
Yeah,
around
I heard.
Yartar.
Okay, that in line with what we were hearing too. We might have to go check them out.
Yeah, it's a green dragon.
Yeah, yeah, the one we chased off was a green dragon. Sounds like the same critter. Have you seen Bill the cheesemaker? Is he still around?
Um, yeah, he's still around. He's he got pretty badly mangled, says Coop.
Yeah, yeah, he got messed up in that explosion. How about
He's still
um
doing good business, but I think you know, it's a he's having I think he's having a little bit hard time selling things because he's kind of scaring people away.
yeah, I'm not surprised. How about that little boy that was there whose sister got blown up or zombified? You haven't seen him?
I had heard that the he had been taken in at the Neverember Villa.
Okay.
I heard that Lord Neverember was looking after him.
Okay. Can you direct me to where Bill has been set up lately?
All right, he's down this way, so he points you in the way and explains a little bit what you'll see in around there.
Okay.
All right, so
Let me
you
go
head
by.
down to Bill's, and
Yeah.
you see he seems to be actually packing up for the evening, but you see him. He's looks like you were able to heal him after the explosion, so he's not recovering, but he's still scarred up really bad.
Yeah. Um, before you finish packing up, can I get one of the like a meal's worth of that good cheese?
Uh, yeah. So you notice like his voice is like kind of different than it used to be from from the attack. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can help you. Here's the here's our you wanted the blue cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still one of
How much?
our best sellers.
Yeah. How much was that?
Oh, let me see. DM DM's gonna check. Do. Blue cheese, 2 gold.
Okay. Let
Freeland
me have.
blue, 2 gold for that one.
Okay. Let me have three of those.
Okay. So, did you hear about Geo?
I heard he was with Neverember um at the villa.
Yeah, they uh they gave him a passport and everything.
That's good. I'll check in on him and hope things are going okay for you.
Well,
We'll put in a
that's
good word
thanks. I
for you.
mean, you saved my life. I gotta say,
Yeah.
but
Sorry
things
about
are a bit rough.
yeah. Sorry about is it Tia?
Tika.
Tika. Yeah. Sorry about Tika. That sucked.
Yeah. Uh, that was hard for us.
It's hard for everybody. Well, we're gonna pay Xanathia and the ATC back for that.
What do you mean?
Oh, we have all along said we thought the ATC was behind that whole charade.
You don't say. I wasn't privy to that information.
Well, that's my what I've said all along. So
Is
for whatever
this
it's worth,
is this uh is this a secret or is it?
it's it's I said that out loud at the at the event. There were 100 people heard me say that.
Hmm.
The only reason you
Well,
don't
I was
remember
out
is
of it.
because you were blown up.
All right.
I accused them of that in public.
I see. All right. And he spits on the ground and says, "Not that I ever did business with them, but definitely won't ever again."
Okay, anyhow. Good luck, and I will see you later.
All right. Bye.
So I got
So
my
yeah,
three.
you check in with Bill, and Yeah. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'll head to the that disreputable pub and see if
The
the
big
Rat
tap.
Pack's there. Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, you get out of the Scar and up into their outside part of the Freeland district and find the big tap.
And any of the Rat Pack in there?
Let me see. Yes, all of them are in there. It seems like. So
So,
at the door you see the bouncer Goro, the half orc.
hey Goro, how you doing?
Doing as well as could be expected. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while.
Yep, we've been off adventuring. It's time for a beer.
All right.
So I'm gonna make my way over to the table with the Rat Pack, and then thieves can't say hello. And
All right.
when is there somebody serving drinks?
Yeah. Hold on. The barmaid, Yuna, who you've met, is there. One of the witnesses of the murders before that you had interviewed.
Yeah,
And she
I'll
says, "Oh, you want an ale?"
yeah, I'm one
That's
and around for my friends here at the table.
all right. It's 1 copper each.
Okay. How many coppers do I need to take off in total?
So let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 people there this time, instead of the three
And
that you had met before. There's the one more guy.
and myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
five
So I
copper.
bought a round of drinks and just
So yeah, the ale it's kind of watery, but it has a lot of alcohol.
okay.
It doesn't have too much taste. It's like tastes like a hint of ale, like a bunch of alcohol and some water.
Sounds like sounds like Miller Lite.
Maybe.
Okay. So we're going to I'm just gonna do it. And thieves can't ask them if there's anything um noteworthy, anything they think I ought would be interested in knowing, and who's the new guy.
Okay. So they they laugh when you say who's the new guy, because they said this is our leader, the Rat King.
Nice to meet you, Rat King.
So Rat King is actually a halfling. He's a little small guy,
Cool.
and he gives you a friendly middle finger. Roach, the guy you ran into the other day,
Yeah.
um, he says, "Well, I was able to finish my job and fence the loot. Nothing too exciting, but yeah,
Okay. But nothing specific to what we talked about before.
with the ATC,
Yeah.
I haven't seen any unusual activity with them.
Okay.
I
Just
did I
checking.
did take a look over at the their shop up in the Lake District, but didn't seem
No.
anything interesting going on. They still got
Okay.
their warehouse is well guarded, so
Okay. Well, if you see anything interesting coming and going, um, information that leads to helpful, that turns out to be helpful, we'll will pay well.
All right.
And I'll finish my beer and I'll buy them another round before I leave.
Okay, cool. So they all cheerfully give you the middle finger as you leave. Now grinning happily as they flip you the burger.
Okay. Then I'll head back to the not to the Lake District, but
To the clubhouse?
back to the Blizzard.
Blizzard headquarters.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And how about the other two of you? Are you guys at the Blizzard headquarters at this point?
Yeah, we're. Is it morning now?
No, I mean,
See,
it
lady.
can't. We can have you do your rest now if you have nothing else to discuss or do.
Yeah, let's have our rest now then, because the auction's not till the afternoon.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you have finished selling all your stuff and got some. Rokus was able to go off and do his poking around. And yeah, you go do your long rest. 8 hours have passed, and it's now morning of spring 21.
Okay, I would like to go to the glowing anvil.
Anybody else have anything they want to do separately, or are you gonna go with him?
I think they should go with me unless they have something else they want to do.
I'll go with you.
I might run off and take care of the axe beak.
Okay.
Okay, we're off
All
to
right.
the going on, though.
Just have some questions for them now. The first question is, would you have the ability to upgrade a bow?
They say, yeah, we have a, I forgot what that's called, a bowyer or something. Someone who does bows. Yeah, that's not our expertise, but we can do it.
Okay, how much would it cost and how long would it take?
It'll run the same as our other weapons. You're trying to get a normal bow to become a magical bow? Is that correct?
+1, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, weapon improvement to a +1 takes 2 work weeks, 300 gold.
Okay. Thank you very much for that information. And now I'd like to go to, let's see, what's his name? Thomas's place, I think it is. Magnus's tome.
Okay, Magnus's tome, sure. You're able
And
to go there.
again, I'd like some prices. I'm not going to sell it yet. But how much would it cost for the scimitar?
Okay, so it's an uncommon item. So looking at Discord, you'll see that goes to from 100 to 500 gold.
Okay, what about the rings?
My
Ruckus.
ring is rare.
The scimitar of the salamander is worth 400 gold pieces. Ring of leaping is 300 gold pieces. And the ring of featherfall is worth 4,000 gold pieces. As Magnus explains, for a wizard with dealing with flight, the ring of featherfall is quite valuable. If the flight spell is interrupted for some reason, it's very important that you be able to fall gently.
Now we have a potion of flying. How long does that last?
I think it's an hour.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go to the auction now. And you guys don't want to go with me?
They're not. They don't actually have an invitation.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So So we're gonna start the auction now. Harvick, you make your way over to the Tarmalune Auction House. When the time is, you get there a bit early so that you can inspect all the items, and you find them, as far as you can tell, to be genuine and of high quality. And you see some other people around. Everyone is well dressed, wearing their finest clothes. And then you are led inside, and your invitation that Neverwinter gave to you is checked, and you're brought to your seat. And there's a short explanation of how you're meant to bid for items. It seems that there's a when people are bidding, they will stand up from their chair and do a kind of a. It seems that a lot of these people will do some kind of flamboyant gesture, and kind of make a show of their bid. You guys sit down, and the first item goes up for auction. Hold on. The auctioneer, Hannah Hightower, starts the event, and Erwin Gavelman is in charge of the collecting the bids. So the first item goes up, and it is the staff of the adder. They explain that it can be used by a druid, and the staff has a snake head that can bite people. So, Harvick, are you interested in this item?
I will not start the bid.
Okay, starting bid is at 300. So a Mr. Lee, who, judging by his clothes, lives a comfortable lifestyle. It's a male human with a curly mustache, wearing a brown suit. He stands up and he makes a bid. He raises it to 500 gold. Okay.
Nobody else?
Going once, going twice.
Nobody else bids?
Nope. Going once. Going twice.
550.
Okay, there is a rule that the bids can only be raised in 100 denominations of gold.
Okay. Can't do that then.
You want to go to 600?
Okay. No.
All right. It is sold to Mr. Lee. Right. So yeah, I forgot to explain that too. Yes. So items which are rare or lower, you must bid at least 100 in increments of 100. For very rare items, it must be increments of 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Okay, so on to the next item. Bracers of archery.
I'll stand pat.
They're going for 200 gold.
Who's bidding?
One person bids for 300. It is Mr. Lee again.
Mr. Lee again.
Yeah, so 300.
I'll bid 4.
Okay, 400 for Harvick. Let's see if anyone goes over Harvick. Harvick, now since you're bidding now, need to roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
Yes.
Okay.
So part of this is when Harvick stands up to bid, he's going to do try to attempt to do some kind of flamboyant action as part of his bit.
Okay.
What's your role?
20 plus 3, 23.
Your persuasion should be plus
Oh,
6, I
proficiency
believe.
is 6. That's right. I hit the wrong one. So it'd be 20 plus 6.
All right. So that's a very high roll, 26. Let's see if anybody gets higher than you. No. It seems that you've intimidated everyone with your. You stand up and you kind of do a spin and a disco move and point to the sky and say, 400 gold pieces. And everyone
And I
says,
just
and they say, going once, going twice, sold to the Paladin of Tyr.
400.
400 gold.
Okay, good.
Next item is the Horn of Blasting, starting at 700
This
gold.
one?
This is the
I've got
one.
500.
This is the item which, if you blow it, it can deafen people, but has a chance to explode and just hurt you very badly.
Right.
Are you gonna bid for this one?
Let me see what the starting
Starts at 7.
let me see what the starting bid is. And
Okay.
who's doing it.
Someone bids for it in the audience. Well, not one of the notable people, but it is quickly raised. Let's see if yeah. Mr. Lee raises it to. He raises it by 200, so 900.
I'll stay pat. You can have it.
Let's see if anybody outbids him. Nope. He gets it for 900 gold. The next item up is the Stone of Controlling Earth Elementals.
Okay, I want to see who starts the bid.
It is at 600. Okay. A Madame Ashcroft, a wealthy woman wearing a sleek purple dress and a black hat, stands up and she bids the 600.
I'll go 7.
Okay. Harvick goes for 700 for the stone. Roll your persuasion check.
13, 7 plus 6.
All right, 13. All right, Mr. Lee is going to try to bid against you for. He's going to raise it. He raises it to 1,000 gold.
1001.
Yeah, 1,100. You can do that. All right, roll another persuasion.
Ah, 20 plus 6, 26.
Whoa, 26 again.
I'm getting
So
all the
when
nets.
you stand up and bid, you can see that you've intimidated Mr. Lee. He's not bidding anymore. He sits down and let's see, Madame Ashcroft. She's looking interested, but she then looks down and doesn't bid. Lord Noseworthy, the richest man in the room, doesn't decide to go against your bid. And you get it for 1,100 gold pieces. Next is the Rod of the Packkeeper. That is
But only
starting
with
at 9,000 gold. You can see that this is too much for Mr. Lee. He's not even interested. Madame Ashcroft says she would like it for 9,000. Let's see if Lord Harvick, you're not gonna bid for this, right?
No bid.
Okay. Lord Noseworthy says he'll raise it. He wants this thing. He says he's willing to pay 13,000 gold. Going once, going twice, sold. And now the last item, Wand of Polymorph. Starting at 6,000 gold. Madam Ashcroft says she'd like it for 6,000.
No bid.
Okay. Alright, Lord Noseworthy is raising it. Whoa, he raises it to 12,000. Alright, and going once, going twice, sold. Lord Noseworthy for 12,000. Alright, that is all 6 items of the auction. So, the end was Mr. Lee got the Staff of the Adder. Harbeck got Bracers of Archery for 400. Horn of Blasting goes to Mr. Lee for 900. Stone of Earth Elementals goes to Harbeck for 1,100 gold. Rod of the Pack Keeper goes to Lord Noseworthy for 13,000. And the Wand of Polymorph goes to Lord Noseworthy for 12,000 gold. And that's the end. You are brought to receive your item and pay.
Okay. I will certainly do that.
So that is a total of 1,500.
Right.
All right, so you take that out of your money there, and you are able to purchase them. And it is about time to stop the session.
Sounds good.
So next time we will pick up in the afternoon of day 21 of spring. All right, I'll talk to you guys next Sunday.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah.
Bye
Sounds good.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.